Hey everyone, my name is Suriano and welcome to my channel. Now guys, is that too cringy of an intro? That's something I've been toying around with. I've been using the previous videos. Is it too cringy? Is it too weird? I mean, it rhymes and sounds nice. Let me know in the comments below. But that's off topic. Today's topic is top 5 tricks on how to boost your confidence and how to start performing for random people and how to approach random people. So let's jump right into the juicy contents of this video. Alright guys, so social confidence and performing for people I know is going to be very, very stressful. It is very stressful in the beginning. You're uncomfortable. It's weird. You'd feel like, what if they, spit in my face? I don't know. I've been there. I've done it. I've been nervous about it. And these tips that I have today have really, really helped me. And I think once you put these in effect, you'll realize how simple it actually is and how these tips can really help you, because your social confidence is a muscle. Just like how you go to the gym and you work out your muscles and you break them down and they build, they get stronger and better. Same thing with your social confidence muscle. You have to work that out and it gets bigger, it gets better, it gets stronger, and you're more confident, able to approach people, and it's just gonna come natural. So you really have to work out this muscle, and using these 5 tips, it's gonna really help you out. So let's stop jibber jabbering. I've never used that before, that sounded weird. But let's jump right into my my tips and all the juicy stuff. Let's get into that right now. See ya. Alright guys, so jumping right into step number 1. This is actually going to be a step that you take before even approaching people, kind of like to warm yourself up. And I know it sounds silly, but you got to warm up that muscle, that social confidence muscle, before you start approaching people. So great ways to do this is first learn how to look more confident, act more confident, and that's putting your shoulders back, your chin is out, maybe a slower walk. Again, if you're hunched over, nervous, that's going to be portrayed when you're approaching people, and you do not want that. You want to seem confident, and it'll overall make yourself feel confident. I know it sounds a little silly, but it definitely will. So once you have that down, another thing you could do is you could walk around and start giving people some high fives. You could do a couple push-ups in public. You want to make yourself you want to warm yourself up to actually approaching random people. So definitely go around, maybe give a few fist pumps, give a few high fives, get used to that random interactions, and once you feel more comfortable doing that, then you're gonna let loose and be able to start actually approaching people. So that is the first step, and make sure you guys do that. It is extremely important to warm up. Alright guys, jumping right into step number 2. So now this step helps me out so much. It is having a friend there, and not only just having them there, but having them film you. So if you can have a camera, any sort of DSLR, maybe if they're even using a cell phone, if you approach people, and the more professional looking of the camera, the more people are going to be willing to be in the video. But you can approach and say, hey, I'm filming this little segment for this magic documentary. Hey, I'm filming this thing for my YouTube channel. Hey, I'm filming this for my Instagram. Let you plug your Instagram, let you plug your YouTube. But also people are more, I guess, willing to be in the video if there's a camera than just having somebody coming out, because then they're gonna think you're wanting tips, or you're gonna want something from them. But if you approach with the camera, it makes you less uncomfortable because you have that friend there. And also a great thing about having that camera there is you can also watch back and see where you went wrong, and kind of critique your own performance. But also you have that content that you could upload to Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. So that is why you should have that camera there. It just relieves all of that stress from the spectator and also from yourself. It also, not to say that it's going to get better reactions, but sometimes people tend to react better when there's a camera there. So that definitely helps. Moving on to step number 3. Now this step is extremely important, and it is knowing what people to approach. I find that performing to a younger audience like high school and college definitely helps my chances of approaching, but I guess this really depends on you, of what type of magic you're doing and what audience you want to perform. But what I mean by that is, don't approach people that are in the middle of a conversation, that are busy or doing something. That is the worst thing you could possibly do, because no, they're not going to want to see your magic. They're focused on something else. Best people to perform to is I guess people that are working, but not in the fact that they're working, but people that are being paid to, sit, watch, or do something like a security guard or something. Maybe go up to them, because anything that can spice up their day, they'll definitely love, because it can get a little bit boring, but if you can get in there, and they will love to see some sort of entertainment. Also, people that are waiting for like a bus, or are waiting for, are in a location that have to wait for something, or people that are, at a beach. They're just sitting around, not doing anything, not in mid-conversation. They're just enjoying themselves. Go up, be friendly, and those are the best people to perform to. Don't perform to someone who's on the phone. Don't perform to someone who's in a mid-conversation. Don't perform to someone who looks like they're working extremely hard and don't have any time. Those are the worst people to go up to, because you will get rejected. So make sure that people are not busy. Either they're working but not seriously working, you know what I'm talking about, like the people who are sitting there are meant to be on watch or don't really have that interesting of a job, and definitely you could spice up their day. And you know your audience and know who you're going to be performing to, and gear your tricks in the way of who you're going to perform to. So that is my third step. So step number 4 is knowing what to say when you're approaching people. We touched base on this in step number 2 when I said have your friend film you, but if you don't have a friend with you, you need to know how to approach people and what to say. Great things to do is, you know, if someone's walking, just start simple conversation. Just, hi, my name's Nick. I would love to show you guys something real quick. It could be something as simple as that, or if you have your friends over in a certain area, you went to go perform for someone, you could say, hey, how's everybody doing? My friends dared me to come over here and show them this trick that I was showing them. Do you guys mind if I show you it real quick? That is a perfect introduction and a way you could start to perform to people. This really isn't rocket science. This is something that it's going to take time to learn, and you could also, you know, crack jokes on what the person is doing at that time. It all depends on the situation, what type of situation you're in, and by, again, working out that social confidence muscle, you'll learn, I guess, the sort of pitter patter and that you need to say to the spectator, and the type of way you should speak to certain people, and what types of things you're going to say. This is all going to work over time, but again, the great one to start off with is, hey, my name's Nick. This is something that I was working on. Do you guys mind if I show you it real quick? Then once you pull out the cards or whatever you're doing, they're clearly going to know it's magic. Show them it, and then that is your great segue into your whole routine or what you're going to show them. Another great one to say before we go on to the next step is, hey, I've been working on this thing. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Do you guys mind if I try it on you real quick? So since you have the cards in your hand, and you know you're saying that, it's, even if you fail, it's not going to be as hard hitting because you already said, hey, this might not work. So that's a great way. So if you're nervous about messing up the trick, say that. Even if you do mess up the trick, they know that, hey, it's something you're working on. It's not going to be like, oh, this is, you know, I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow your mind. Just walk up, say, hey, can I show you guys something that I've been working on? I'm not sure if it's gonna work, and then show them that. And if you fail, you fail, no problem. That's a perfect segue into step number 5, the last and final step, and that is how to handle rejection. It's a sad and honest truth. Rejection is going to happen. It's bound to happen, and you have to know how to handle it once it does happen. Because people, it's not their fault. They're probably going through the day. Maybe they just don't want to see magic, or they're busy, or they're doing something. Don't get mad at someone who's going to reject you for showing the magic. It's not their fault. They don't want to see it. And a great thing that you could say that I always say is, you go and they say, no, not right now, blah, blah, blah. You go, okay, that's fine. If you do change your mind, I'm going to be performing over there, so just find me, and I would love to show you something. There you go, something as simple as that, because now they know that you were going to show them magic once you say that, and if they do change their mind, then they're going to come see something. So maybe just at that time they were busy, but they actually did want to see something. There you go, they'll come and they'll find you, and you could show them something. It's also great because if you run into them again, it doesn't make it awkward, because, you know, what if, you got rejected and then you treated them crappy, and, you run into them somewhere down the line. You want to always stay positive, and it's not their fault that they don't want to see your magic. So that's a great way to handle rejection and learn from it, because rejection is great because you're going to learn from it and learn from your mistakes, and what did I say wrong here, what did I do wrong, blah blah blah, why did they not want to see magic, what were they doing, how did I approach them. So it's a great way to I guess a great way to learn. So those are my 5 tips. So let's go to this outro, and I have a few things to say. Alright guys, so those are my 5 tips that helped me out, and I hope they help you out. And if they do help you out, let me know in the comments below which ones I guess work the best for you, so everybody can read those comments and put more practice into the ones that definitely helped you guys out. If you enjoyed this video and all the content in it, make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell notification icon so you guys can get notified as soon as I post a video, because I'm always there 2 hours after I upload, 2 to 3 hours, always commenting back to you guys. So if you want to comment back, start a little conversation, make sure you guys are notified so you guys can be the first one in the comments of the newest videos, and we can start a conversation. So since the summer's here, you guys are gonna see a lot of my street performances. I'm gonna go into the beaches by my house, all the good stuff. I'll be going down the boardwalks and performing some magics and I'm gonna be using all of these tricks that I did in this video, so you guys will be able to see these tricks put into effect. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, do all the stuff. I trust you guys. Like, comment, all the juicy stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Yup.